Uh, so today we will be looking at the top 10 richest pastors in Kenya. Kenya's predominant religion is Christianity, with over 85% of the citizens identifying as Christians. The country has a significant number of churches here, and many pastors and bishops have earned a great fortune from their church. Let's start with the number 10, and that is Bishop Mark Kariuki. Bishop Mark Kariuki has a net worth of about 750 million shillings. Bishop Mark Kariuki is the senior pastor at the LCCI House of Bread Deliverance Church. He is the general overseer of deliverance churches in Kenya and also the chairman of the Evangelical Alliance of Kenya. We first knew of him on KBC as he was among the first televangelists in Kenya. The preacher is estimated to be worth about 750 million shillings. Let's go to number 10, and that is Reverend Teresia Wairimu, or you can call her Reverend Teresia Wairimu or Wairimu. She has an estimated net worth of about 900 million shillings. Reverend Teresia Wairimu is the lead pastor and founder of the multi-million sanctuary, and that is Faith Evangelistic Ministry Family Church, FAM. And that is one of the biggest churches in Kenya. It is located at the heart of Karen Shopping Center, and it attracts thousands of congregants from the posh estates of Karen. The church has partners all over the world and offices in the UK, in the USA, in Germany, the UAE, and had the famous Reinhard Bank and former President Uhuru Kenyatta as the guest during its inauguration. Number 8, Preacher Victor Kanyari. He is very famous, by the way, and he has an estimated net worth of about 1.1 billion Kenya shillings. Bishop Victor Kanyari, a self-proclaimed and controversial preacher, now under a different name, makes the list as number 8. He got famous from the face of asking his followers to plant the seed of 310 shillings, and the followers did the same. A lot of congregants used to pay 310 shillings as a means of planting the seeds, waiting for their blessing. It was then followed by an expose that prompted him to rebrand his name as to Bishop Mwangi. Yeah, the pastor owns a multi-million home along Kangundo Road and also boasts the fleet of high-end vehicles worth millions. That is Pastor Kanyari. Number 7 is Pastor Ezekiel Odero. Pastor Ezekiel Odero has an estimated net worth of about Kenya shillings 1.2 billion. He was born in Homa Bay County and currently based in the coastal region of Kenya, and that is in Kilifi County. He set up as a subsidy that hosts a couple of facilities, including an international school, hospital, bank outlets, and a church, among others. Um, Pastor Ezekiel Odero did not attend any theological school, but he spent years as an understudy and a keyboard player at the Church of known televangelist, and that is Evangelist Pius Muiru, and that was in the coastal region of Mombasa. All his establishments sits on an 8-acre tract at the heart of Mavueni. And finally, let's go to number 6. And that is none other than Pastor Thomas Wahome. Pastor Thomas Wahome has an estimated net worth of about 1.6 billion Kenya shillings. This controversial preacher, that is Thomas Wahome, is the founder of the Helicopter of Christ Ministries. He is controversial for a number of reasons, ranging from staging miracles and extorting his followers. He is most famous for claiming to have the register of those people in the book of life, and the other fee of 1,000 bob could tell one if they are present. Yeah, just imagine a preacher like that. And guess what? A lot of people are falling into his trap. It is no wonder he makes it in this list as one of the wealthiest pastors with vehicles worth millions. And among them, the Mercedes G-Wagon, only owned by a few people. Among them is former President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Let's go to number 5, and that is Pastor Pius Muiru. Pastor Pius Muiru, he has an estimated net worth of about 1.8 billion Kenya shillings. Pastor Pius Muiru, who once vied to be Kenya's 4th president, that is in the year 2007, is the lead pastor and the founder of Maximum Miracle Center Church. The church had a huge following over the years, being among the first ministries to venture into televangelism, and he now has opened a TV station called Nuru. Yeah. He is believed to have an estimated net worth of about 1.8 to 2 billion Kenya shillings. And number 4, that is the 4th preacher, is Bishop Margaret Wanjiru. Bishop Margaret Wanjiru has an estimated net worth of about 2.1 billion Kenya shillings. The former Starehe Member of Parliament and the founder of Jesus is Alive Ministries falls in as number 4 in this list. She was among the first televangelists in Kenya and has been known to us for the longest time that we had a chance to have the glimpse of her worth when she planned to construct the famous Twin Towers worth billion of shillings, and that is in Nairobi CBD. Number 3, that is Brother Kamlesh Patni. Brother Kamlesh has an estimated net worth of about 3 billion Kenya shillings. Paul Kamlesh Patni, known to fellowship, sorry, I really have cold. So, as I was saying, Paul Kamlesh Patni, known to fellow brethren as Brother Paul, is a Kenyan businessman and a pastor. He was first popular in Kenya after having been involved in the 1990s Golden Bug scandal and the Grand Regency saga. In the year 2013, he was acquitted and he was later baptized by Bishop Margaret Wanjiru, taking the name Paul. Later on, he started his own ministry, and that is the Hope International Ministry. Number 2 is none other than Prophet Dr. David Edward Owuor. Dr. Edward Owuor has an estimated net worth of about 3.3 billion Kenya shillings. Prophet Dr. David Owuor is one of the most followed prophets in Kenya and has a considerable following all over the world. The mighty prophet of the Lord is popularly referred to by his followers is the founder of the ministry of repentance and holiness. Although the prophet has various branches of his altar scattered in almost every part of the country, he does not take offerings from his congregants and get his wealth from donations, mainly from well-wishers all over the world to support his ministry. So let's go to the final, and that is the top richest pastor in Kenya, and that is number 1, and it is none other than Bishop Alan Kiuna and Reverend Kathy Kiuna. They have an estimated net worth of about 4.5 billion Kenya shillings. Bishop Alan and Reverend Kathy, that is the Kiunas, are the founders of a Jubilee Christian Church, popularly known as JCC, and are the richest pastors in Kenya. The church hosts of about 15 local church branches and another 5 branches in Atlanta, Johannesburg, and etc. They are considered as the power couple to their followers, and on occasions when they hold couple meetings, they attract lots and lots of couples who pay a lot of money as reservation fees for these events. This couple, that is Bishop Alan Kiuna and Reverend Kathy Kiuna, lives in a multi-million mansion in Runda, and their kids attend best schools that money has to offer. Yeah, when you see this power couple, you'll know that money talks. Up to that point, if you found this video helpful, kindly like, subscribe, and share. I don't mind if at all you leave a comment. Bye bye for now. Let's meet in our next video. Toodles!